Kaylee's been in New York for about 15 years.
Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
No, about 20.
20.
Yes.
Shit.
I left in 2005. Came back for that 6-month stint, and then I've been there since.
Wow.
On Long Island. It's very different over there. You go to the North Shore, the South Shore, you just get a cup of coffee. That's what you do.
Schmear.
Schmear.
I remember that.
But yeah, I've been here for about 6 months now. People
What's
are
been the...
definitely nicer here.
Okay. Is that one of the biggest things you've noticed?
And it's really hard to not think they're trying to get something out of me, or there's an ulterior motive here. Like, are they going to steal from my car? I'm not kidding. Like, people are just like, oh, hey, how you doing? They're like, you looked at me too long. There's something she sees my billfold.
I'll never forget when
my pocketbook.
When you did visit for that 6 months, and we pulled up to a mini mart to get some cigarettes, and we pulled up at the same time as another lady, and she just smiled and was gesturing for you to go first, and you looked at me, you're like, what the fuck is she smiling at?
What the fuck is she smiling
I was like,
about?
Kaylee, you're in Oregon.
And
then you immediately smiled at her like ting.
Like the orbit.
Yeah.
Like, ding.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's definitely different. Who? Oh my God. You guys, I'm not going to say names, but tonight I went to go visit somebody that gave birth to me. And there was another guy there that may have married this guy that gave birth to me with a full-on shit stain in his pajamas. And I was like,
oh my God. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's the segue into our next segment, which is what would you do? So tell the story, and yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to know what
I did.
And then I'll tell you what I would do.
Okay.
And then I want to find out what you did.
So your father's husband is standing at the kitchen sink with a full-on shit stain in his britches, huh? What do you do? What do you do? Do you ignore the situation? Do you tell the man with the shit stain? Or do you tell his husband and say, hey, listen, he's got a shit stain?
Hey, do you see that shit stain over there? Somebody shit their pants, and it's not me.
That's what Andrea would do.
That's what I would do. I would just kind of, no, ooh, that's hard. Because I have so many thoughts. I would want somebody to know so that he wasn't poop stamping the house.
Right.
Because yuck. I hate that.
Poop stamping.
Think of
Poop stamping the house.
Well, you said it was like the size of a potato, the stain.
It was quite large.
It was quite large. I think I would tell my dad. I'd be like, yo, your dude fucking shit himself.
He's got a spud-sized shit in his britches.
I'd be like, hey, I don't want to make it weird, but your dude. Maybe I'd make it a song, but I think I would tell my dad's in some way. I'd be like, or I would just point.
Yes,
I would just point at it.
I did not want.
So what'd you do?
I didn't want shit stain to know. So I went to
say his name now?
I went to say goodbye to my dad again and was like, I'm pretty sure he pooped his pants. And my dad just goes, probably. I was like, no. And I'm off. Oh, wait,
have a good night.
Sorry, before I forget this. I stayed the night at my dad's house like a few years ago, and I was on the large side. And I took a shower at his house, and I get out and I'm drying off, and then I go to bed. I'm sorry. I go to bend down to dry off my legs, and my ass cheeks clapped around the shower curtain, and I didn't know. So then I went to step forward, and I fucking ripped the entire shower curtain off with my ass cheeks. like in a movie, every
took a bite, like.
And so I had to tell my dad. It's like, Dad, my ass. I literally pulled off.
She was hungry.
Hungry hippo.
Oh
my God, it was so
God, that's funny. I've never had.
You've never gotten up and the sheets came with you off the bed?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Asking for a friend.
Happens to James all the time. Right?
That's a good one.
Yep.
That's
Affirmative. That dump truck. He's got a dumpy for days.
In this stupid sketch that Zach is talking about with Jimmy Fallon, by the way. It's this sort of setup where back then you had to do all your own voices. Like, you know, there weren't like 20 people in a studio recording.
It was like olden day radio shows.
So he's doing all of his own characters and having conversations with them in different voices. So he's like, oh yeah, now I've got my intern Saji. And she's like, that's rude. You man in the can, get back in the can. I'm in the can. Oh, hey, Harry. And we're back. Like rapid fire, like remembering exactly. So it's very funny.
Okay,
Zach,
if you say
piece
so.
of shit. Like, I don't do Fallon.
He's just jealous.
I don't do Robin Williams.
He's jealous.
That's why he's dead.
It's Zach's fault.
Yep.
Well,
I want to watch Hook now. I'm so glad I didn't sip my coffee before you did that. We should do the tortilla challenge.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Where you fill your mouth with water and beat the shit out of each other's faces
I'm
with
just going to
tortillas?
beat the shit.
No?
Yeah.
It's really funny.
We'll do it.
You have to hold your mouth with water, and then you play rock, paper, scissors to see who does it, and then you just slap them across the face with a tortilla, and you can't spit.
Mm-hmm. You have to try not to laugh.
Never
We'll
was,
do it.
never
I'll
was
win.
a spitter myself.
I think we just
I think
share
a
the
flour
tortilla. We each have a tortilla.
Yeah, we each have a tortilla.
And we just
Big flour one.
slap.
Fucking slap them across the face.
Can I find how big of a tortilla could you make?
You
for
could
this?
do like a 12 or 14 inch.
I'd get a big ass tortilla. Actually, no. I'd get a
No,
tiny
no.
one. So it was just my fucking hand.
So it's my fucking hand.
I'd freeze them.
I'd fucking freeze it. James coming out of
James
nowhere.
has got-
I'd freeze
He's
them.
got 6 of them frozen together in a block
Roll it
of
up and
ice.
freeze it.
Didn't we used to just slap each other as hard as we could across the face?
Yes.
Okay.
And lick our fingers and
Oh,
slap
and do the
arms
arm
and
thing,
welts.
yeah.
Yeah. We're playing slapjack that turned into grabjack.
Oh my God.
We should do that again.
That should happen.
I need to trim my claws and then we can.
No, you didn't ever worry before when you were ripping my flesh off my arm.
You win some. you lose
Thursdays,
some.
right?
So I've got a what would you do?
Mm.
James and I were at lunch the other day, just finished, and I look around. I just look around. I observe whatever. We don't need to talk the entire time, whatever. I happen to look up, and what catches my eye is a middle-aged lady enjoying her lunch. And I'm going to show you the picture, and I'll pop it up on the graphic, but doesn't have her face. I wouldn't do that. But she had split jeans.
Rude.
So rude.
Oh no! Are those
And-
underwear or is it the
No,
bare ass?
let me zoom in. So she had split jeans right along the edge, and her bare butt cheek was emerging. And I'm thinking, and the tear is about like at least 5 to 6 average. It's an average.
It's an average
tear.
dick.
It's an average.
It's an average dick length tear.
You got it. You got it.
James like, yep.
Above average over here. So I would think, because it's fall now, it's brisk. How did she not feel it? So she's just sitting there playing Snake on her phone, and I asked James, or I tell James, I just tell him, I'm like, when we leave, just keep walking. I'm gonna tell that lady she's split her jeans, and I don't want her to get embarrassed.
You told her?
Yeah, I told her
What'd you say?
this.
Exact words.
Well, what do you? I want you to guess. Like, what do you think this woman? Like, what would you do if somebody told you that you had split jeans and your butt cheek was hanging out? How would you react?
Well, I mean, first it would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, holy shit, and I'd like grab it, cover it, and then I would say, "Thank you for telling me," because nobody else in
Same.
this fucking place.
Right. People let
Scared
you
to
walk
say
around with
anything.
boogers hanging off your face, which don't ever let me do that, or have something in my teeth. That's foul.
You're like, you're playing Snake, and I know he's looking for an apple, but right now he's headed for your
mind
asshole because there's a giant
see it. So she goes, huh, oh.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I go, and I guess I was kind of fishing for a thank you in a way,
Right.
because I'm like, well, I would want someone to tell me, so I'm just telling you. And she's like, oh, thanks. and just kept playing her game. So that kind of made me rethink the next time I see a situation like that, because my first inclination is to be like, yo,
let somebody know.
Yeah, I would want the same thing. But she jawed
Maybe
at me
she
like
just,
a teenager.
wore them in and she knew.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Right? I mean,
she's getting off on it.
maybe she's
an exhibitionist.
She likes a little wind in her arse.
She likes a lot of wind because the whole thing was open.
I was going to say, I wanted to tell you a joke, but there's just one part where I have to use my hands, but I think it would translate just fine.
Yeah.
But this is one of my most favorite jokes in the world to tell.
So let's do a little daily with Kaylee or something. Daily.
Once you've had Kaylee, you'll be coming back daily. That's actually been what I told people every time I've had sex with somebody.
What?
Once you've had Kaylee, you'll be coming back daily.
She's got jokes!
Yes.
So that's the clip.
Very.
We'll do that clip. Let's do that one more time.
Okay.
She's got jokes. Yeah. I'll say she's got jokes and you go with Kaylee. Okay. Yo, she's got jokes!
With Kaylee. Thanks for
good.
ruining everything.
She's got jokes!
Because I'm Kaylee. Anyway, I'm going to tell a joke.
Yeah, anyways.
And anyways, I have to tell you my favorite joke of all time. A lot of these jokes were passed down to me from my father, Christian man. All right. So there's this teacher, and she's teaching, let's say they're third graders, okay? And she's teaching them different words. And they're going through the alphabet, and the game is, I'm going to say the letter A, and then you have to think of a word that starts with an A, okay? But there's this horrible kid in the class named Johnny. So she's already thinking like, oh my God, I can't call on Johnny for anything because he has like a horrible mouth. He's just going to be terrible. A, he's going to say asshole. B, he's going to say bitch. C, he's going to say cunt. You know what I mean? So on and so forth.
You can say
So she's playing the game, and every time Johnny's raising his hand like me, but she just can't. So finally she gets all the way to the letter R, and she's like, R. I mean, what could he possibly think of? All right, Johnny, go ahead, R. And he goes, rats. Big fucking rats with dicks this big.
that is my favorite joke.
And
Jimmy likes that one.
Never gets old.
Jimmy. It's the best.
Big fucking rats.
I've said that joke at a campfire party.
You're like for 3-year-olds.
And people are so like, you can drag it out a little bit and make people listen. But that punchline, that is one of the best jokes.
I want to hear a joke.
I'm not a fucking clown. No, I don't tell jokes. I tell stories. I do impressions.
That was a story joke.
Oh.
It was very much a story joke.
You're a story joke.
I was gonna say, as far as the how would you tell the person thing, it so depends, like how
about the
fudge
person with the
stain?
rip in their pants.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the fudge stain and all that shit.
Oh,
It was shit.
Like shit.
It was pure shit.
Stain. Like it totally depends on the person though.
Yeah.
But
And I go, yeah.
usually, like, I'd say things like as nicely as I possibly can, like, hey, like, not like
You shit.
shit yourself, like, hey, I think you might have like sat in like,
Shit.
like something weird, like,
Shit.
and like I usually like try to throw in like a personal thing, like,
this
There's
one time I
shit.
shit myself.
like
When I shit myself, I usually wear dark pants.
happen, like, no, it totally happens.
Happens to
where,
the
I just
best of
shit
us.
yesterday in my pants.
seriously, oh my God, okay, I'm sorry, okay, gonna tell this. I just took the mic from
This will
Andrea.
take us about like an hour and 45 minutes, so that's
okay.
good.
So I had spent like the week with my cousins and uncle, and we had just eaten a huge like family thing of KFC, like the big bucket and all the sides and all of that shit. And then we go to the bowling alley. It's Cosmic Bowling.
Oh my God.
And it's fucking, the lights are going, all that. My uncle buys me like a huge kielbasa dog, like all of this shit. And, like fries, all that, like the works, So I gobble that down on top of the KFC with all the sides, all that shit. So along goes about a half hour and, something's poking at my back door. And, poking at you. And if you know where that's from, call in 971. I don't know the number. So I have to take a shit. So I don't make it to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
I shit my pants, pull down my pants in the bathroom. It's everywhere. So anyways, we can edit some of this out. So I'm so I am like mortified, and it's Cosmic Bowling, thank God, because like people would see probably bits of it, like on my pants. And so I'm like, bits and pieces.
Damn it. Oh.
Zach the pause. Like, shut up. So I don't know.
Roasting himself. Who's my next victim?
Right. Yeah. Shut up with Zach. Like,
No.
Just name the segment.
So you
with
shit
Zach.
yourself at Cosmic Bowling.
So yeah, Cosmic Bowling, shit my pants. Run up to my uncle. The music's blaring, the lights are swirling, and I go up to my uncle, and and I am trying to whisper in his ear,
I shit myself.
Uncle Rob, I crap my pants, and he just looks at me, huh? Just this, 6'7" tall, beer belly, like, just like bald, like takes no shit, like, and his eyebrows just like hunched down, huh? And I'm like, I just crapped my pants. What? And I just keep on like, I shit my pants. Like, just like screamed it in his ear. You what? I shit my pants.
Right as the music cuts out.
And he's just like, and he just looks at me like, oh shit. And so I'm like, I need a ride home or back to, your house. And so I see him, walk up to my cousin, and he's whispering in my cousin's ear, and slowly they both just turn their heads and look at me like you
piece of shit.
Disgusting piece of garbage.
No,
like
piece of
now
shit
you're
bits.
gonna like fuck kibbles and bits.
God, Zach.
Bits and shits.
That's foul.
So bits and pieces. So I have to get in my cousin's car.
Still
He
covered in
has
shit.
to drive me back to his house. So I get into the house, and my uncle was living with his sister, my Aunt Beth Ann, and she had to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning and, be up at, 4 or 3. So she hears me get into the shower because she's in the bedroom next to the bathroom. And so I hear her come out and, knock on the door. What's wrong? And I'm like, I shit my pants at Cosmic Bowling. And I hear her just die, just wheezing. And she's like, you shit your pants at Cosmic Bowling? Yeah, I shit my pants. And she's just wheezing. So I get out of the shower, I go change, and I walk in the living room, and she's just up, just sitting there waiting for me. so that I can tell her this entire story. So that's the entire story. Shits and bits and pieces with Zach the Laugh. Shut up, Zach. Pause. Zach the Pause, whatever you want to call me. That's it. Here, Andrea, you
Remember
can have
when
the
I
mic. Thank you for so graciously giving it to me.
For so fucking long. Do you remember when I told you that your blood type was OBCD positive? And then he was in the hospital for like way too long, and I was like, did they find the A1 in your blood? I'm such an asshole.
So sweet. See, that's one thing I appreciated about my time living with you guys is I got to witness sibling shenanigans because I'm one of those weirdos. I'm one of those weird only children's.
Yeah, I don't
child.
think you got a fair picture of what real siblings are like though, because like we were fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some heinous shit as well. I think you guys forgot I was there most of the time. Me and my autistic quiet self. I'm just snacking on crackers in the corner, beating the shit out of each other.
We were in the kitchen and my mom or dad was like cutting up like a turkey or a chicken, and we're recording for some reason. Like we have a big old video camera, and I just pop in and I go, when you're done with that, can I have the carcass? The rib cage? Mom, when you're done with that, can I have the rib cage? You're in the video.
Who has that, Drew?
Drew, yeah.
I want to get those videos
Oh,
and get them
God.
digitized.
Yeah.
We thought, like most kids our age, because we're in the group of elder millennials, we thought we were going to be the female jackass.
Yeah.
I mean, we're better. It's fine.
And Tenacious D, like,
Yeah, it's whatever.
yeah.
We were Contagious A
We were Contagious A.
with a K.
And do you hear those recordings?
It's whatever.
Yeah, I do. I
We
have
should play
the
it. She
cassettes.
definitely plays them.
You need to get our home movies, like our original movies back from
I
who.
have it.
You do?
I do. You do. I do.
The original?
Oh yeah,
With
the
the
originals.
cotton in my
I
mouth?
got them all. Yes.
You have it?
Yes, I tell you.
Yes, Mr. Tuttle.
There'll be nothing but drinking and fucking for the next 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Are you still friends with her?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. However much Facebook friends are.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
a
we
thing.
still communicate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There will be nothing but drink.
There'll be nothing but drinking and fucking for the next 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Thirsty.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty and I'm turning on Turty Turd Street to go find something to drink.
Have you seen that SNL skit where oh my God, the SNL skit where it's a.
You are so loud.
I am sorry, but I'm not. No, like the.
Is that
The SNL skit where it's mystery dating,
No.
but with people from Ireland.
No.
It's fucking hysterical. She's like, I'm from Dublin. So it means that I love God and God hates me. Like, it's fucking hysterical. And like,
sounds really funny.
actresses like
It sounds terrible.
funny. Like, no, all the actresses and actors.
So is this funnier than Robin Williams?
Yes, it is. And fuck. Do you want some shut the fuck up cakes?
I would love it if you made some. I double dog dare you.
Shut the fuck up, cakes. I thought that was really funny.
It's hysterical. I want it on a t-shirt. Shut the fuck up, cakes. Listen, shut the fuck up, cakes.
I'm trying to think of what else you said today where you said you used...
A meal delivery.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, God. Yeah, give it to the storyteller of the hour and a
Okay,
half.
Shut up. So Jeremy and I had an argument once about calling whether DoorDash should be called work, and he was like, "Well, I don't think it's cute to call it work, so I just call it DoorDash." So we had like a huge overblown fight about that.
Naturally,
like
'cause-
an actual fight.
A whole slap
Like,
fight.
didn't speak to each other for weeks
Yeah,
type thing.
seriously. So today,
Checks out.
Kaylee was talking about something, and I was like, Kaylee, it doesn't DoorDash that way.
It was fucking hilarious. It doesn't work that
Was
way.
Jeremy around?
Yes.
What did Jeremy do?
Oh, nothing. Never
He's
does
just like,
anything. He just
Did you see what I texted him?
yes. Come homo.
Yeah. Come on, homo.
Because he's gay. Oh.
Well, this has been fun.
It has been fun.
I feel like this is gonna be a good way to get to know each other again.
Oh, yeah.
We were gone. You were gone for. We were.
We were gone.
We were gone. We was apart
I
for a
have-
long time.
I've got so many fucking questions.
I do too.
That
Should we have? Do you want to ask some, and then I'll ask
There's a couple that I really would like to know.
about.
Just you. Like, I
Oh.
mean, yeah, I've known you for fucking ever, but
Good, because I've got a whole list. Oh, it changes.
Oh wait,
Zach asked me what my favorite color is.
I know what your favorite color is.
What is it?
Those green nails that you did. Those cat's eye nails.
Emerald. Yeah, I really like green.
And I was like, oh, I love those. And you're like, it's my favorite color. So
I like green, and I also like red. I like Christmas colors. Apparently,
those are beautiful red nails. I
thank you,
loved those green nails. I still
thank you.
obviously I still remember the green nails.
I'm impressed. Thank you.
Well, I remember what I like, and I liked those green nails.
We'll have to get you some. Yeah, it's the cat eye style is a style I go for a lot.
And your hair is actually very lovely.
Oh, I look like a heathen right now, but
I would
thank
like
you
to
so
know,
much.
This is a good one. I just
You
read
don't
this.
look like a heathen.
You're precious.
If you were a sitcom character, what would be your catchphrase? Why are you mad about it?
It would be something fart related.
Yeah.
It would be like, she's got farts. And she's got, no, it would be like, did you hear that? Hey, did you, what was that? And then it's a fart. That's what it would be. It would be, what was that? Because that's a trick I do now.
That's a trick I do now.
Another really good trick, side note, it's foul, but, and I didn't make this up, so I can't take credit for it, but say you let off a little stinker and it's like really stinky and you know it is or something. It doesn't have to be little. It could be a big stinker.
Okay.
But you're around people and you're like, somebody making popcorn? Because
Everybody will be like, oh, yeah, I smell.
sick. So do with that what you will. That's just a little trick of mine.
Not what you will.
I don't have jokes. I got tricks.
And then
She's got tricks.
here comes old Zach the Laugh. Zach the Laugh. Oh, what was that? What was that, Kaylee will be coming back daily. Wait, I really do want to know this though. What's the most embarrassing fall you've had in your life so far? Oh my God.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know.
I need to think about that for a second because
Really?
I've had a lot.
You
It
know,
was the fall,
the fall of this
1999.
goddamn country in 2024. I'm just kidding.
Most of my falls have been pretty gnarly.
Like not funny
Like, well, every fall's funny.
to me.
They are. They're absolutely hysterical, and I feel like a creature for laughing at people. I don't want anyone to be in pain, but it's so fucking funny. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
when people trip and then they look back, they trip over themselves and look back like,
Or
oh,
they try to-
the ground jumped up and
Yeah,
got
like they're
me.
immediately mad at the pavement. Yeah.
Oh, it's my shoe. It wasn't me.
Fucker.
I have fallen. I guess an embarrassing one. It wasn't really that embarrassing. They're all embarrassing, but I guess I'll just go with the high school age one because that's, we care way too much about what people think in high school. And I was at Gresham High, go Gophers, and leaving one of the side art rooms.
Okay.
And there was a step down, and I was wearing my Old Navy $3 flip flops.
Of course you were.
And those were a death trap for
They really
people
were.
with weak ankles like yours truly. And I rolled my cankles stepping out of the classroom, fell all the way forward like a Superman, and fucking Melissa Phillips starts wheeze laughing at me. Look, I just say help me up first, then you can laugh at me, okay?
Yeah. I mean, make sure I'm okay.
But I all my books went flying out, so it was just like extra dramatic. And then
No,
Maybe.
it would not be her.
what girl reminds you of? I am an original. Are you talking about Fat Heather?
Oh! It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well,
God, growing up, my dad had like named every single one of our like we had a fat this person, a fat this person.
so when I wasn't there, I was fat Andrea.
No, you never were.
Oh, good. I was the.
I'm
the.
never called you fat.
Good, because I am.
Fuck off. When I wasn't like in front of people, but it's a good fall story. My dad was taking me to school. We lived at Paloma, so this means I was a sophomore. I'm wearing a size 24 Dickies skirt because that was in. That the sides are cut up so that it doesn't, give me chafing lines when I get home.
Of course.
I got like the belt on over that I'm not using as a belt because
You're wearing a tie.
right
With a
like
t-shirt.
I might have been wearing a tie with a t-shirt, and there's this big slope driveway to get down. I've got a cup of coffee in my hand. My dad is talking to me, and
Skirt thing.
it wasn't a fucking cow. Just because I was
khaki.
wearing it doesn't make it cowhide.
It was khaki.
Fuck! It was blue denim-y looking. Yeah, it was like a
khaki.
Dickies, fucking Dickies. And anyway, my dad's fucking talking to me
Oh my
for
God.
one second, and then looks right back, and I'm gone. And I had fallen, and I'm rolling like a fucking log with my pencil skirt because I couldn't spread my legs far enough to stop the fucking rolling. So I just had to continue going, and somehow
Morticia
I didn't
Addams
spill. And I didn't spill a fucking drop of coffee. But this,
That's impressive.
yeah, 330 pounds of this, and I could not spread my legs to stop the fucking rolling. It was a good fall.
I remember that.
My most embarrassing fall, not that anybody asked,
Actually, we're moving on. So
Yeah, I know.
was also at Gresham High School.
You went there?
Go Gophers.
Just kidding.
Yeah, 1 year, bitch, freshman year. No, gym class. That bitch that reminds me of you, Andrea.
I want to know who this bitch is.
I do
know
too.
too. I want to know too. I want to know.
He's seeing people. I don't know.
She was funny. I don't know. I don't know if she was ever in anything. But
Nikki
anyways.
Stover?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
They have the same kind of color of hair. That's all I can think of.
Like she just kind of looked like Andrea. I'm thinking like
She must have
There
been
was
hella
no
cute.
one that looked like her, sounded
I'm an
like
original.
her.
she was just kind of funny. Like I just remember.
Kind of funny.
Right. I don't know this
I think I have
person.
to go.
I don't know this
No.
person.
So anyway.
So I fell
Yeah, right.
down.
And she was like watching us, and I was like making her laugh and stuff, and then all the boys were in a line, and we had to like do a sprint there and back, and we're on the gym on the fucking shit prancing.
You want me to climb that rope?
No, we had to do from one end of the gym to the other. Slippery ass fucking gym floor.
They weren't slippery.
I take off and just immediately, boom, just like fall
Like a header.
Fucking just like fall my fat ass to the ground, and I like all the other guys. I'm like, yeah, one of these days, you motherfucker, watch your ass, And
You start threatening everyone. You better watch your ass. As you're laying on the ground,
Cursing the whole gym class. A curse be upon your village.
I farted.
He falls and shits his pants.
I come to each one of your family's house and blow up your family. Like,
I'm gonna be there at 6:30 and blow up your family.
so that asshole Finley, that
I don't know
asshole.
any people.
What?
I don't know any
That's a
people.
dog's name.
Remember?
Who's the
like,
PE
right-
teacher?
No, his last name was Finley. He was in your choir.
I don't
And he
know.
was
If
Andrew.
I think you've made up a lot of stories here.
No,
there was
his
no
last name
twin
was
to
Finley.
Andrea. There's nobody named Finley.
His last name was Finley, and he had a fucking brother, and they both had long hair, and his brother used to make fun of me. And so,
If you're listening right now,
yeah, so I'm coming
if
for
you
your
know this
ass.
person, call us at
So he like of
Andrew
course
Finley?
laughed at me, and then one time we were in gym, we were doing the like actual jumps over those fucking
Zach, that was you running to get food faster than anybody in the cafeteria. Those things were people's tables.
It was nacho day.
Yeah, I know.
No, we were actually doing like
Those were innocent bystanders
what are those
that you.
things?
They were in line.
What?
What are those things called that you have to like leap over in track?
Hurdles.
Hurdles. Yeah, we were actually doing fucking hurdles in gym. Fucking freshman year doing
That's
hurdles.
what you do, Zach.
Fuck that. So we were fucking doing hurdles in gym. I was like, what the fuck? So I did my hurdles, and then he like on the
Oh my
first one
God.
fell hard. Fuck.
I did my hurdles.
Do you know this song, Jim? There's a fucking song that you should totally sing to him. It's
Really?
hilarious. Jeremy and I performed it at like the Associate Awards. Jim doesn't ever bring me pretty
Oh,
flowers.
yeah. But he does.
Jim never tries to cheer my lonely hours.
Aw.
Gone are the days I've wasted on Jim. It's so good. And I sang it to Jim Klein, and then all of a sudden Jeremy came out and started singing with me, and then we just stopped and we were like,
That's
"Oh,
really
this
funny.
is awkward.
I
Bye."
love that. I need to see the video.
He like comes in at the mic and he like
Jim.
That's funny.
And I'm like, Jeremy, what are you doing here? And he's like, I don't know.
that
Anyway.
part killed. I was really happy.
Oh yeah, no, I knew what I was doing.
Comedic geniuses.
remember one time at this musical. I don't remember which musical it was, but you were in it because you were in everything.
Okay,
Because you were
wow.
fat.
He finally said it. He said it.
So it wasn't like the end of anything. Like it wasn't like the
The
nothing
show
had
closer or
happened.
anything?
Like the
Okay.
show was over or anything. Like just this guy just in the front row just raises his hands and just straight
Low clapping.
slow clapping like, and everybody's just like, what the fuck, dude? I just
Like an audience member?
and I'm just and
Oh.
I'm just like laughing my ass off. Like you guys hated it. Like every fucking person that was in the play hated. Well, actually loved it, but hated it when I would come to the shows, and I made sure I came to every fucking show.
Oh, because of his laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have
Yeah.
footage of that.
It would make them want.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, a less talented person would have broken, but I never did.
We passed the test.
Do you know that when Jeremy was in Godspell and they did that stupid number, "You are the light of the world," they had to choose a point in the audience where they would point when they would say, "You are the light of the world," and it was, Miss Dempsey, our theater director, was very good, and she made sure that each point was decided before the show. So I knew where Jeremy's was, and I always made sure that was in that seat. So I'm shit you not, and I went all 6 nights. And so he would go to, "You are that," and I'd be going, or just making ridiculous faces.
I wish there was a camera.
So he would break and move his hand to the next person as quickly as possible so that it wasn't me. It's on camera. I'd be like,
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I missed that.
I miss theater a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We should just do a duo scene for fun, like block it and everything.
We can. There's also an improv theater that I was a part of for a little bit, and where I was doing stand up.
Scene together?
Mm-mm. The world couldn't handle it.
It probably still can't. Yes, we were.
Oh, we met in high school.
Yeah, because
I'm not that old, bitch.
fuck.
I said
She
it.
was the fucking reverend, and I was pushy woman. In the
Because
same.
that's
You hated me.
that's why I hated her.
That's
why
right.
I
Zach
hated
didn't
her.
like you because he thought that you were funnier than me.
Well, I am.
Proved him wrong.
That's
You're a
neither here nor
bitch,
there.
and I will fight you.
Look, you may have jokes. She's got jokes.
Okay.
But
All right. All right. All
we-
right.
I think we all know. I'm humble.
Fucking bitch.
Sit down. Be humble. Well,
You will
I guess
rue the
that's
day. Yeah. Let's.
was a good-
Let's go
that
to
was a
sleep
good-
so Zach can leave.
This was fun.
Yes,
and
it has
we
been
appreciate you listening. If you did, if you have any comments, questions, want to share a story, want
Yeah,
us to
or-
prank call someone,
I don't know if this makes me sound really egotistical, but
I probably
I don't
will.
care. If you have a story that you remember about Pandria and I, and you would just like to remind us of this
Yeah.
story?
Do you want us to call you? Do you want to be on the show?
Do you want us to call you?
Do you want us to call
Oh my God. Remember when me and Andrea planned a get together after a show? And we called every single person in the cast and said something along the lines of, hey, like we're all getting together tonight around 8 o'clock to celebrate the show. So just meet us at, and then we'd hang up. So no one knew where to go. Idiots. Literally.
Losers.
Joke's on you. No, we literally did. Called the entire cast. Or it would be like, we're going to be at the Red Robin at...
Hey, it's us. We were just wondering if.
So we're doing something really fun tonight. We got all these people together and we're going to...
It was the best. We did it to each other the most.
Yeah, no, and then we have for years. We've done it to each other for years.
Our whole lives. Hey,
Yeah.
Winnie. The dog is checking us.
The dogs are terrified.
It wasn't her.
Don't blame it on my pit bull.
Oh, Winnie.
Did you smell it?
Yeah, blame the dog,
no,
Zach.
yeah.
Zach's trying to blame a fart on the dog. Likely story. Oh, get to her butt and smell the popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh,
Somebody's making popcorn.
baby.
Aw.
All right.
So yeah, give us a call at 971-361-9227. That's 971-361-9227.